Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your March 2015 tarot reading. My name is Nikki, and I've already shuffled and meditated over the cards. This week I am going to incorporate reverse readings. It was suggested to me by a viewer. I normally don't do reverse readings, but I do agree that it can bring a different dynamic to the reading and perhaps even more accuracy to the reading. Sometimes I do find that the reverse readings are a bit more negative, and I always like to be a bit more positive. That's one of the reasons why I don't prefer them. But, you know, it's not always negative. It really just depends on the cards that they're with and the situation at hand. So, that said, let's go ahead and see what is in store for you. Okay, this first card is the theme of the month. You have the Empress in reverse. Okay, the Empress is normally about being in touch with your feminine side, the grand feminine, Mother Earth. But when it's in reverse, you're having trouble being in touch with your feminine side. You are having trouble formulating thoughts, expressing feelings. Perhaps you're feeling oppressed. And, you know, this is going to carry out through each week of the month or be somewhere in the background of each week. So, not so great, but perhaps your feelings are, like, your happiness is also dependent on someone else's feelings. So yeah, and something else that might be said is that this could also symbolize infertility, because, you know, in the upright position, this is usually a great time to conceive and those types of things, but in the reverse position, it is not. And I got the Six of Cups in reverse with another reading, and that can point to infertility also. So it's not just you, Sag, it's other people too, with the infertility thing. So it must be something with the planets. That's what I always say when I can't explain synchronicities. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so for the first week of the month, you have the Magician in reverse. The magician, you know, usually is a great manipulator, a great planner. So when it's in reverse, you're having trouble making plans, carrying out actions, or, you know, seeing plans clearly. So, you know, you're going to have a rough time in the first week reaching your goals and planning out things. Girl, sorry. Okay, for the second week, you have the Three of Swords in reverse also. Actually, all your cards are in reverse. So it's kind of a negative reading this month, unfortunately. Three of Swords and Three of Swords in reverse is simply meaning that you are grieving too long over a loss. You are spending too much time wallowing in pain, or thinking about a heartbreak that you've had, and, you know, you need to quit grieving and you need to move on. So yeah, I don't know if the second week is going to be the end of your long extended grieving period over this loss, or if it's just, this is the period where it's just like, you know, you realize that it's gone on way too long. You need to move forward. So And I think that's what's going to happen in the second week of March. You're going to realize that, you know, holding on to this pain is not doing anyone any good, especially you, and you just need to move forward. Okay, for the third week, you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. This is a lack of, or you know, this is like you've had an idea that you haven't quite put into action. Perhaps you've had this great idea, but, or maybe this third week of March you'll have a great idea, but you'll just have a really hard time making any kind of plan to put it forth into action. So yeah, you're going to have a hard time reaching your goals, not only in this first week, but in your third week here. And it might have something to do with this grieving over this heartbreak of that you're going through in the second week. It might be all intermixed and mingled, and it could be holding you back. So yes, on the third week with the Ace of Swords in reverse, just a difficult time making any kind of plans, getting ideas off the ground, reaching any kind of goals, that sort of thing. With the fourth week, you have the Devil in reverse. This is telling me that you've been spending time doing things that aren't so healthy for you, things that could be harmful to your health. Perhaps you're smoking too much, perhaps you're eating too much, perhaps you're grieving too much. And this is the time that you need to realize that you need to quit doing those things and break free from those bonds of addiction or repetition or habit, those bad habits. So yeah, this, you know, it doesn't tell me that you're being tempted to do these things. It tells me that you're already doing these things and that you either want to break free or you need to break free. So keep that in mind on the fourth week of March. This is time to break bad habits and get yourself healthy and quit grieving. Okay, so that is your reading in its entirety for the month. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you already haven't. And if anything correlates with what happens in the month, please let me know. Love to hear about that. And I will see you guys all next month. Bye.